If you can't hear it, you're deaf. Yeah, anyway, what's up guys, it's Nerdboy100 here today, and I'm doing a little bit of a different video. That is not a gaming PC that will be replacing my laptop. That's not its intention at all. Actually, it's pretty crappy in terms of today's. It's got an AMD Athlon X2 4400 Plus, which is a dual-core, 2.5 gigahertz processor. It's from like 2006. It's ridiculous. The motherboard is a K9AG Neo 2 Digital. Do not ask me how I remember that. Probably because I had troubles with RAM. It's very picky. Stupid computer. Has 4 gigabytes of DDR2 RAM clocked at 667 megahertz. God, so close to being Satan. I had all this RAM right here, but of course these are all 1 gig sticks of it, so that would have been useless. It has 4 DIMM slots, but... And then this is a slightly different 2 gigabyte stick, so it wouldn't boot with that in there. Anyways. So, what is the purpose of this? Well, this is really to be here to do one of 2 things. One is run a Minecraft server, which it'll do just fine. And B is to be the guest computer when I have friends over, so we don't have to go upstairs and use the family computer, we can just use this. Now it's connected to my 32-inch television. As you can see, I have the BIOS open, because the friggin' hard drive died on me. I have a new one coming. I'll have it tomorrow, because my mom was gracious enough to buy me a new hard drive. I'm getting a 250 gigabyte Seagate SATA drive. It only cost me it only costs $30, and it was free shipping with Prime. So my mom said she'd just buy that for me, since I'm kind of in the hole right now. That's a whole other topic. But yeah. So I wanted to show you what I've done to this computer. Now this computer is not what it was. Oh, before I get there, one thing I forgot to mention. The graphics card in it, I don't know what kind of graphics card it is. It is some sort of ASUS graphics card with 512 megabytes of video memory. When I get money, I'll be upgrading that to... Where's the box? I have a box to the graphics card. Here we go. Sorry. My room's a mess. There's 22 IDE cables. Story. My dad brought home a bunch of random PCs from his work that he doesn't want anymore, so I made them all to one. I made my brother a computer for his birthday, and I put the ASUS R7240 in there. But I've heard it's the best budget card for under, like, $80, which is... My parents didn't want to spend too much money, so yeah. And neither do I, so I'll probably be putting the same thing in there. Which will make this the exact same as my brother's computer, so that'd be pretty cool, actually, because his computer's pretty good for what he does, which is play Minecraft and Unturned and watch YouTube videos, which is all I plan on doing on it. But anyway, so, what have I done to it? Well, I've overclocked it a lot. The stock clock speed of this computer is 2.5 gigahertz. Well, I may or may not have overclocked it to 2.875 gigahertz. Or, yeah, 2.875 gigahertz. Well, why not 2.9 gigahertz? Well, to 2.9 gigahertz, the computer would not boot because it does not have sufficient cooling. The reason it's so loud is because there are 3 fans in here. There's the one on the I should have left the case open so you could see it, but I didn't, like an idiot. But it would have been ridiculously loud, you wouldn't be able to hear me. I don't know if you can hear me now, so this video is kind of a test. Inside there, we have the fan on top of the heatsink. There's a 4-inch fan pointing off the back of the case. Then right in here in the front, the hard drive where it will be down here. It's a 7-inch fan that goes all the way across, and it actually comes out through the bottom, and it's pushing out cold air right now, but I imagine it won't be doing that in the future. Yeah. So we've overclocked it to basically 2.9 gigahertz. Now this is the crap kicker right here, because I don't swear a lot. Okay. So, what did I do? Well, I kind of overclocked the RAM as well. I think I went a little crazy. Remember how fast I said the RAM was? Yeah, it now runs at 832 megahertz per stick. That's freaking wow. Now, it has nothing on the DDR3 RAM inside of there, but for DDR2, that's pretty freaking fast. Especially considering the fact that it's not 800 megahertz DDR2, which, if this computer is good enough for me, I will invest in that eventually. And if I have just enough money laying around, which I don't, so that's why it is not that way. But yeah, so that's the computer. That's the computer I'm working on. I know it's loud, but I do want to show you something though. I'm gonna hit reset really quick, and oh, my Vizio TV will turn off and then turn back on. But it has the coolest BIOS screen. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? Yeah. Apple keyboard with taped up key because I threw the keyboard. Like, I tossed it off my desk one day because I wasn't using it anymore, and I broke it. It's a freaking Dell mouse because this mouse, I couldn't find the little USB receiver to it. I love this mouse, but I can't use it, which sucks. And, 2 DVD RW drives. This is where the hard drive will go. This is actually a caddy right here, where I'll put the hard drive so that I don't have to use 2 different power cables to power. It's a complicated process. And then this is actually something my dad brought home from work. Another one of those. He just brought home a bunch of random things, like I said earlier, and yeah, these 2 audio ports will be used, but the USB and FireWire will be hooked up. And then, oh my god, I'm gonna rant here really quick. If you've made it to this video, you can just say floppy disks in the comments, and I will know you've watched. You would not believe how long it took me to track down a floppy disk. I'll make a video later about why I need a floppy disk. But seriously, it took me like 4 days to find one. We didn't have one in our house. My dad didn't have one at his work, and they sell printers there, so they work a lot with computers. And we went to a local computer store, and they didn't help us. And finally, I just went and asked my neighbor, "Do you have a floppy disk?" He's like, "I have a ton of them. Here's a bejeweled disk I don't use anymore." So there you go, a floppy disk. And I so happened to have my dad had a black floppy drive, and because we had a bunch of white ones, and I was not going to put a white one in the rest of the black case, so there's a black one, so I put it in there. It's not hooked up or anything, but CD drives are hooked up, hard drive isn't hooked up. I just wanted to get it overclocked and get that going. Also, if I could turn off the light right now, I would, but this glows blue, which is pretty cool. So yeah. Much better. It's not gonna break my eardrums anymore. So thanks for watching, and sorry for the penis noise, but I wanted to make this video and show you my PC build out of spare parts. Then this has so far been $30. That's it. That's all I've spent on it. It's kind of ridiculous. Also, one more thing. The stuff I've collected. I have 3 350 watt power supplies, another DVD RW drive, and then right here I have, it's not actually what that says, it's a bunch of fans and cables and crap. It's actually a USB extender in there, but I've taken up all 3 ports on that one. So, and in here we have a really outdated graphics card, an Ethernet card, and some other component card, but yeah, that's that. Alright. Yes, that's my teddy bear, don't judge me. Okay, my mom gave him to me. He's very special to me. I know. He's staring into your soul. Oh God, why? Oh God!